Mere meddling with the reliquary drive has triggered a void cascade. Purge our exolizers and keep them purged, so they can stop the cascade getting out of hand.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
That possessed exolizer is spitting out contamination. Use your void power to purge it. Oh, that got their attention. Enemy forces moving to your location.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Exolizer purged. Marking a possessed exolizer. Deal with it while you still can.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
A deception? Oh, how clever you must think you are.
The enemy has triggered the release of a possessed exolizer. Purge it before it pumps out even more void contamination. Spent exolizer has been retired. Keep those manifestations away from the exolizers. We're down an exolizer, working on backups. Exolizer spent. Those void nightmares are hell-bent on one thing. Manifesting more nightmares. Our enemy has abandoned valuable supplies. This is yours now. You're cleared to self-extract when you're ready.
How's it going, folks? So I posted this Uriel video a little while ago and I'm going to take it to level cap here just to show that it'll work completely fine. But to be fair, as long as Uriel's got a bit of strength, a bit of duration, a bit of range, he doesn't need any survival mods because you've got that 2 ability which is going to instantly full heal you and clean stats effects, full shield gate you. It's just absolutely nuts. It's definitely his best ability. I think everybody's focusing on his damage. But to have an ability that instantly cures status effects, instantly fills your health, and instantly fills your shields, come on D, that's just insane. It's like on Mesmer's skin levels of insane. I'm not complaining, I love it. It's crazy. Of course, at certain points we can still be vulnerable and die, but then you just cast the 4 in a hairy situation. You keep it saved up for that, and then you just annihilate everything around you that's putting you in danger. But virtually got infinite energy as well.
We're down an Exilizer, working on backups.
Reconnaissance is required.
Struggle has its benefits.
That was annoying. Let's see how we get on with this build. I'm sure we'll manage fine because I've done this the other day, the level cap, and it was nice and easy.
These are off the charts. I don't know what sort of nightmares you might encounter.
Not even a challenge for my conscripts.
That's a void angel, the maker. Best be ready.
We're down an Exilizer, working on backups. Spent Exilizer has been retired.
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it and stop it.
This cascade is growing out of control.
Yes! It won't be shrugging that off.
Hopefully it's on nuke enough so everybody can get some reactant here.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Exilizer spent.
That's the way. Break it down, body and soul.
Keep this charged for our backup in case we really need to get some overguard in a sticky situation. That's the point I was trying to make up about Stynax. You know, you can't just jump in there and get your overguard, because by the time you've gained that overguard and the animation ends, you've been hit with so much damage that the overguard's broken. And then if you don't jump up and immediately do it again, you're one shot. So that's why shield regen is definitely the way to go for Stynax and level cap, in my opinion. Come on, give him a heat buff.
Spent Exilizer has been retired. Let's see what you make of this.
One problem I'm noticing with Uriel lately, I've changed him because I'm not getting the heat buff as often as I used to get on the Sobek. don't know what the hell's going on, but it feels definitely a bit different. Usually I've permanently got this heat buff on. The last cascade runs I did, it seemed like his buff was lasting a lot longer, but now it doesn't seem to be active as much. You can see one of them on the mini map right now. Oh, here we go, there's one.
Exolyzer spent.
It looks like we didn't get on time. There's one down here. It looks like again we've got new heat buff. There's one down here. It doesn't feel as consistent as it used to be.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Behold, your ruin.
We're down an Exolyzer. Working on backups. Enemy bounty secured.
Come on, let's get lucky with a spider pouch. I'm really needing it.
This is critical.
Exolyzer spent. Spent Exolyzer has been retired.
Surely there's been some changes to Uriel's 3 buff, because it used to just be up constantly, and now, as you can see, with the fire buff and our Sobek, it used to just be there all the time. When I'm killing enough enemies or something. There we go, maybe that's something activated 3 more.
Exolyzer spent. We're down an Exolyzer. Working on backups. Ah, the void has manifested something other than a nightmare.
Well, that's all my spider pouches gone.
Spent Exilizer has been retired. Exilizer spent. Cascade intensifying.
I remember this being more of a challenge.
As you can see, it just eliminates everything and
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
We're down an Exilizer. Working on backups. Spent Exilizer has been retired. Our enemy's folly is your game.
Pardon me.
We're down an Exilizer. Working on backups.
Well done. Your relic is open.
Keep it dignified this time, will you?
Exilizer spent.
Did you not have the sense to flee?
spent Exilizer has been retired. We're down an Exilizer, working on backups. This discovery might interest you.
Feast of flesh from gold.
Exilizer spent.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Exilizer spent.
As you can see, we can just nuke like crazy if we spam the 3. Look at that, it's building that up really quickly. Unless people steal the kills, but you know, if we just spam the 3, we can build that 4 up really, really quickly. And just absolutely evaporate everything in the radius. But like I said, I think it's best to keep it as a panic button in case some really tough Eximus are around you at level cap. Or whenever, you know, any sort of hairy situation, you just cast the 4 like this. When you're at that hairy situation, you know, it's going to give you relief to re-strategize your position, and then, you know, get your Sobek buff back, and then nuke what's around you and heal off of your 2. I mean, Uriel is really one of the easiest frames to take into Cascade. I think the first day I got him, I took him level cap, I can't remember. Maybe it was the second or the third. It was very soon for him being released. And as soon as I realised that we have full heal, basically, a Mesmer skin charge cast on R2, the Cascade would be easy with him. That'll be interesting if we got that as an Incarnate. Here's wishing. I think we're due the Tigress Incarnate and then Army Skyla. What else could we get an Incarnate of? That would be quite good. I think a whip. I think we need an Incarnate whip. Whips are seriously neglected in my opinion.
Exilizer spent. Contamination levels going in the wrong direction. down an Exalizer. Working on backups.
Ah, nice comment. How's it going, Julio? Was it me and you that were talking about the Ether Doggers? Or there was somebody else maybe mentioned about the Ether Doggers? I don't remember, but I thought it was maybe you. Trying them out, you know, to get, because they got that 900% 900% buff on attacking with stealth. And obviously Varuna's first attack counts as stealth. I don't know, it might be finicky. There might be some sort of weird interactions going on where, you know, if you jump into them with your 2, it classes that you've touched them, and they're then not sort of like stealth oblivious to you. So I can't work out if the buff is working or not, because when I attack them normally without being like coming out my stealth and giving them a few hits, it seems like it's the same damage as it is when I try to do the stealth buff. But I thought the Ether Daggers with that 900% unique multiplier could be pretty good on Varuna, but I just can't really work out if it's working or not. I don't think it was you then, no. It was somebody else, I think. I think their profile picture was a different picture, actually. I think it was the dude that you and him were schooling me on, Jade. I think it might have been that guy. I can't remember his name. He was saying his friend had some crazy build with the, you know, the Ether Daggers and the 900% stealth multiplier. And I thought, oh, I'll go and try it out. So I built them in that, but I don't think I can get it to work the way that his friend's doing it.
Working on backups.
How's the weather? Is it still roasting?
Spent Exalizer has been retired.
I'm jumping about like a madman here, not even helping anyone. What am I playing at? Oh, shit. Bug. See, I thought with Invisible you would get your stealth multiplier, no? Like, I googled it and AI gave me an answer on Google, and I don't know if it's just fucking about and it's speaking shit, but it says, you know, the first attack coming out of the invisibility should be a stealth multiplier attack. Whether it's talking the truth or not, I don't know.
Enemy bounty secured.
That's what I was worried about, because, you know, when you jump on them, it said something about with your range to them, if you go within 3 meters, that you're going to ruin that stealth multiplier. So I thought, oh shit. So I think when you jump on them with your 2, you're going to ruin that stealth multiplier. But it did say, oh, excuse me, I'm tired. It did say that, you know, if you break your invisibility and then go back into the invisibility, but you give the enemies 3 seconds of, you know, not getting a chance to see you and you're invisible, you'll re-proc your stealth multiplier. But I think jumping on them and proccing the 2 ruins it, because you're so close to them and you're physically touching them. I think that's what's fucking up the stealth multiplier. So it'd be quite nice if DE changed to, you know, if you jump on them with a 2, it doesn't cancel stealth multipliers. But, you know, walking into them in that should. But, you know, jumping on them with your 2, it'd be nice if that stop that stealth multiplier from being ruined.
Exalizer spent.
This cascade is all over the place. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Doesn't seem to have any dedicated defense or any dedicated attack. It's going to go pear-shaped soon.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
I can't really think of any other way that you could, other way we could abuse that sort of stealth multiplier. Because, you know, it's not going to affect Ash now that the Exalteds are changed. So I just don't know. Oh, that's great, great. Thank you for asking. Good. My girlfriend's birthday today. She's out with some family members just now. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe do something this weekend. But my little girl had their first sort of friend's birthday party at school the other day. So it was like a pirate and mermaid themed birthday party. So we had fun. It was good. What do you make of these Aya changes? You know, I never done the meta Aya farm. Never done it. And my friend Aqua, who's played this cascade with me a lot, you've probably seen. He was right into the meta farm of Aya, and you know he was getting hundreds of Aya a day. Then I done it with him. I'm not joking you. We must have spent 30 hours roughly, doing Aya over several days, and it was just soul destroying. I think I got 50 Aya in about 30 hours. Something that needs to get changed with this, because I wish I knew how good Aya farming was before, and I would have done it. But you know, I just leached off everybody else's Aya when I went into public cascades. You know, there was always people with Aya there, so what the hell is going on with this door? This bug. There we go. Yeah, it's gotten about the Aya. I was hoping it wouldn't be that bad. You know, not that I'd done it that much. I'd done it a handful of times, but God, it's soul destroying farming the Aya now. Hopefully we'll get some new ways of doing it. Yeah, it's tedious, and I wish there was a better way for us to do it. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Julio. I am. Maybe you know, has something changed with Uriel's 3 giving us the Sobek buff? Because I used to just permanently have this buff up. First cascade I ran with him in the first week of or so of him being out, I permanently had the heat damage in the Sobek, and now I've barely ever got it. Maybe just everybody's nuking everyone before I can get the chance to have my 3 active. There we go, I've got it now. I feel like something's changed with it though, because I used to always proc that heat damage on the Sobek. God knows, time will tell. I can see the orbs lying around now, but fuck. Yeah, I thought that it was a lot more prevalent than now, so it definitely didn't feel as good as it used to feel. This bubble spawning here is just a disgrace as well, isn't it? You know, these things you jump in, oh, they're so destroying. I've actively got to really run around and look for this heat buff now. Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's long periods in this mission where I've not had the buff now, and here's me thinking, oh, I'll make a video about how fun and easy and brain dead he is, and then I'm completely struggling to maintain the buff. I think when you pick it up, you know, when you pick it up, it's what is it, 13-second duration. It should just be your mag's duration. It shouldn't be just 13-second duration or whatever that buff is. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe it just means you've got. I'm reading in the top corner, Dominion. Where is it? And it was 13 seconds. It was lasting for, whatever it was. Is it up just now? No, it's not up just now.
Exolizer spent.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, so if they make it just mag duration, that might help. It might help fix it. It definitely doesn't feel as good as it used to feel.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups.
I think the density and the amount of enemies I'm managing to get this buff off is scaled really low, because what we've got an Araxia in here as well. Maybe that's a Sobek they're using, I don't know. An Ember and a Caliban, they're all pretty good at killing, so maybe they're stealing a lot more kills than I'm managing to generate my Sobek buff from.
Exolizer spent. Exolizer has been retired.
What the fuck is going on with?
The void is
No,
manifested something
no,
other than
this
a
reactant is a mess in this mission.
Idiots! Did you not have the sense to flee?
So I wonder what's around the corner. See that we're getting some sort of Twitch reward of, what was it? Was it a mod booster and some shards for all the mucking around there's been with Yeah, I think that's what I'm neglecting to do, is spamming this 3 as much as I used to do. It's been a while since I played it. I haven't played it really since the first week it came out. But, you know, I was saying at the beginning of this live, the minute that I seen his second ability, full gated, full heal, and cleanse status, I thought this is going to be the perfect frame for Cascade. It's basically a Mesmer skin mixed with Molt, with Saren on demand, and you know, you got infinite energy. I just knew he'd be really great.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Spent Exolizer has been retired. Cascade intensified. Exolizer spent. Ah, the void has manifested something other than a nightmare.
Sorry, I had to go up for a bit there.
Spent Exolizer has been retired.
You've failed your betters.
We're down an Exolizer, working on backups.
Well done, Helen. Your relic is opened.
Exolizer spent. Struggle has its benefits. Exolizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse.
Stop me.
Well, get your pajamas now. Come on then. I don't know how you feel about spicy food, Julio, but my girlfriend and daughter just came back from having sushi and I don't think I could handle that spicy stuff. Although I do like spicy stuff and I like sushi. But this new place, I don't know if I could handle it. What likes the food, your sort of native food in your country? How is it?
Inflicted within its field will bring the contamination level down. Spent Exolizer has been retired.
Yeah, that's Hawaii. So where is it you live, Julio, again? I completely forgot.
We're down an Exolizer, working on backups.
That's it, Brazil. I thought it was somewhere like that. What a beautiful place. So what's the sort of main thing you guys eat over there? See, the national food here in Scotland is anything deep fried. You love haggis. I love haggis. potatoes, things like that, stovies, that's sort of like beef and potatoes mixed together.
Exolizer spent. Our enemy's folly is your game. Exolizer has been retired.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
We're down an Exolizer, working on backups. Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, this is definitely less good than it used to be. With, I know the indefinite buff was a bug, but the duration of this heat and the amount of times that we're getting the heat in Sobek, it's just not cutting it, is it? Yeah, struggling to get enough. Oh, that sounds really good. Yeah, that seafood about it's lovely. I suppose there's quite a lot of fish here that we eat. I don't know if you guys would like haggis. It's sheep's stomach. I know it sounds really horrible, with sorts of spices and all sorts of other... I think it's barley with it, and it does sound really rancid, but oh, you know, if I didn't know what it was, I'd love it. If you didn't know what it was, and you weren't told what was going into it, you would love it.
What you make of this?
But it certainly doesn't sound good. Sheep stomach. Yeah, very true. You know, I'm quite bad for being stuck in my ways and what I would eat, what I wouldn't eat. Like patty, I don't know if that's popular over there. What I think is duck liver. You know, as a kid I loved it. Now that I know what it is as an adult, I'm kind of put off it. I don't know if I could eat snakes or crocodiles, so that's one thing where I think I'd draw the line up.
Exolizer has been retired.
This cascade's a mess. Everybody's just all over the shop. What do you think about getting cascade in a different tile set? I think that would really open up the doors for this being fun again. Because it's overkill now, is it? We're doing it in the same tile set, all the same. For how many years has it been on the go now? 3 years? Well before. Maybe it came out just roughly as I started playing. I don't know how many times has cascade been a fisher. A couple of years now. I've played it since it was pretty brand new. If there was something else as profitable, I'd probably play that. You know, if they can give us cascade in a different tile set, I think it'll make it a lot more fun. So the Sobek build is still working perfectly good when we're getting our heat procs through that. And like you said, if you put on Thermal Sunder, that might be the next best in slot now. Survivability is still pretty good, and our nuking is still pretty good, and it's going to be all the way. Good job I didn't sling through that. You fucking bugged, knowing my luck. Finally, that's still like 30 platinum that bit, because it's so rare to get it. What the hell have I done? Why did I just refine that into 25? I'm an absolute idiot. I thought I had more. And just the Dugath part dropping now. Yeah, it'd be very good. I mean, luckily we've got Sentient Wrath here, we've got Caliban here. I cannot believe I'm having energy issues with the setup I've got. Problem when you get covered in these purple Xmas, doesn't matter how much energy regen you got. There's a fair few of them Xmas that drain energy around you. You're cooked. It's a bit of a struggle, and that's why I'm so panicky about my energy management. Trauma from them purple fucking Xmas. Amount of frames as well that you absolutely need to rely on energy to gate or spam abilities to stay alive. No wonder I'm feeling this way. This was meant to be a Sobek run, so I feel like I'm cheating when I pull out the Angstrom. The pressure is getting quite high without this heat buff now. The damage is definitely falling off if I can't maintain this heat buff. There's the motherfucker in there. Oh, his violence going to land in this red patch here and die, hopefully. Yep, he died somewhere else. I'll have to let down. Wonder who the next prime's going to be. Who's it to say it's going to be? I did know, but I forgot. Mine's went blank. Oh, life is just rubbish. Oh yeah, I heard it was meant to be Steinox. That's what it was. couldn't remember who said it was.
Exolizer has been
It was Steinox, I heard.
This cascade is growing out of control.
Yeah, if we can't maintain this heat buff, the Sobek's really fallen off. Big gun. See, the Perigale is something that I've never really tried. I know that I did have it back when I first got Warframe and I got Varuna. But I was ignorant about how to play with snipers back then. I didn't really put any effort into how snipers work then. So I think I sold it. I need to go and rebuild it. But I know it's got a great, 3 ammo on headshots. By the time I get down to enemies, we'll lose that fucking heat buff. Something needs to get changed for this. This isn't right. It's making the Sobek feel awful compared to how it used to be.
What a waste. Carter has been deeply irritated as
See, I really like using the Vidaria and the Comarex on Nova when you slow the enemies down. I think that's really fun.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups.
Come on, give me my heat buff. This is just feeling absolute dog shit. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, I would love if all the snipers we could use without zooming in. I would absolutely love that. I'd play around with so much more snipers, because I used to play Call of Duty World at War, and that was the first Call of Duty I'm aware of where they made snipers not have scopes, and it just felt so good. You had this one shot that was really, really strong, and if you got it off, killed whatever you hit. And that's why I quite like the Vidaria, because it doesn't have to zoom in, which they do it with all the snipers. Give you the option to, not zoom in, then, click your analog or whatever it is on PC and get to zoom in X amount of times. But that is an absolute terrible 4 rewards. I think I need to go and rebuild the Perigale then. Try it then. See, with our heat buff, we're doing alright. And then, boom, it's lost. Oh, we got it back. Oh yeah, you get a combo multiplier here on headshots with the snipers. I know. I seen a video where it said that if Vidaria is electric, can trigger evade for headshots, and then you've also luckily enough got, what else was it said? You've also got the Vidaria hitting weak spots, which can drop sonar and stuff. So I thought that was quite interesting. Yeah, snipers can feel so much better without aiming down sights. You're completely right about that. If you could just let the off shots like this with a sniper and mod it for fire rate, it would feel so good.
Exolizer spent.
This has been one of the
Exolizer spent.
most haggard cascades I've done in a long time. The reactant's just everywhere. Like spread in several different rooms, and everybody's fighting to run and try and get it. consciously running to get this buff is quite annoying. If we didn't pick it up, it would be even better, you know, if you didn't pick up these orbs and just the sea was giving you the orbs on when it done its thing, instead of having to run about and grab them, it feels so much better. Because then you reload at one bullet and you fucking lost that orb. Fucking shit.
Working on backups.
Oh, by the way, I took the Dante with the Mecha mod sign. Just playing around with it. You're absolutely right about that. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I knew that it was good before and I'd seen clips of it, but then when I actually tried it for myself, I was very impressed with how insane it was. You know, the birds and the page flight or whatever it's called, and then the dog was just obliterating everything while Dante could stand back with his book just casting now and then when he had to. It felt really good.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Exolizer spent. Spent Exolizer has been retired.
Keep this Sobek buff up completely fine, but it's an absolute pain in the arse now. With it not being up indefinitely, basically. It's really irritating. The damage is still there, as you can see.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups.
Yeah, that is brutal, that Dante setup with that mecha set, and even that Varuna with the dual visits. It felt so good, you know. I was one tapping everything all the way up to level cap, and all the cascades I'd done a few of them. And even with Tonkat, it was working the exact same. It was just brutal. Heat everywhere, electric everywhere, spiral or gas everywhere, and it's just insanity. Things are getting a little hairy now. Oh. We can kill Malice with this. Yeah, I think we'll die. Yeah, we died. What a great ability for taking stress off when you're, you know, completely surrounded by high-level targets. Rocks, all that stuff. Cast that 4 and it's massive stress relief. What the hell is going on with our reacting? I know I'm guilty for bad staying on attack or defense, but Jesus, I've never seen so much spread out reacting everywhere and everybody just running about like crazy. Why is what I've been failed? God, it's so disruptive having to run over and get these fucking things.
Working on backups.
There we go, finally.
Collected enough reactants to open your relic.
Spent Exolizer has been retired.
Oops.
I remember this being more of a challenge.
Exolizer spent.
Oh yeah, good shout, the Volcax, yeah, I never thought of that. I'm so used to just using the Diriga with the burst laser. It's fit everything so well for me so far, but I need to start venturing out and trying different things and out my comfort zone.
Spent Exolizer has been retired. Ah, the void has manifested something other than a nightmare.
That's another frame I've not played around with that much, or I took to level cap yet, Equinox. But you know, I took them into Steel Path and I was nuking, doing millions of damage, and it was quite fun. So once I get more comfortable using them, I'll probably try it. Yeah, that's a really good mod, is it? Being able to just lock down a whole room and freeze them. It feels so good. A lot of extra survivability there without even really thinking of it as a survivability mod, but it really is. So I've got the Shivering Contagion on this Diriga, and it freezes basically the whole room, rad procs them, electrocutes them, gives me energy regen, boosts my shield, constantly resets Manifold Bond. It's just dynamite. I really hope we get a Diriga Prime and it can fit Reinforced Bond in it, and then I really don't think I'll ever be using much
Working on backups.
other companions after we get that.
Exolizer spent.
That's it. You've opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups. Spent Exolizer has been retired. Enemy bounty secured.
Corinth. Pity that wouldn't be able to get Incarnate because it's gone alt fire. Tigress hopefully. That'd be nice with it.
Exolizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse. Keep any roaming Thrax away from that Exolizer until it discharges. That only makes cascade in the bud.
Yeah, everybody's nuking everything quick. So quick that I can't really showcase the Sobek going off and killing everybody. Because, you know, they're either getting nuked from Caliban's minions or probably Hildren. AoE killing everything. No doubt that's who's got the most kills, Hildren. Yeah. We've all done quite well though. Damage is very low compared to them. Almost damage taken too.
Exolizer spent.
Yeah, the Sobek's definitely not as good as it used to be.
Cascade intensified. Exolizer spent. Exolizer has been retired. This discovery might interest you. We're down an Exolizer. Working on back.
Cheers.
Spent Exolizer has been retired. Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
I feel like I'm working this so bad. I think I'm going to finish this run with the Angstrom because I'm struggling to help keep that heat buff.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Exilizer spent. We're down an Exilizer, working on backups. Ah, the Void has manifested something other than a nightmare.
So our Sobek, if we've got the buff skewed, but the minute we lose it, it's falling off. Now, I'm being told that there was a permanent bug where we'd have this buff indefinitely. I thought it was just that we were picking up the buff so often in the map, but it looks like very hard to maintain this buff now. It's definitely not as good as I thought it was before. These orbs just being dotted about everywhere is really difficult to keep collecting them and then nuke people. But it still feels great in Steel Path, you know, you've got the buff up perched all the time. It's just not feeling good in here when other people are getting so many kills and you know you can't keep up getting that Sobek buff. In my opinion anyway. Yeah, it's just lost the buff again. We can't get it till another orb spawns. It's really, really infuriating. Almost makes it borderline impossible to use. As this Sobek without that heat buff just does not feel good on these 999 enemies. Again, we still don't have the buff, so it's just feeling awful. And we need to run all the way over here to get the buff. Oh, sorry, all the way over here, exactly on it. You can't just get a fucking companion to pick up, which makes it even worse. Not bad run apart from that though. But apart from that, he survives great, he buffs everything else great. Just up keeping this Sobek buff's a bit of a nightmare. Cheers.